Hello everyone, thank you for joining with Azure with Umesh YouTube channel. So as you may see on my YouTube video thumbnail, so today we are going to talk about the Azure Virtual Network subnet level peering, not Azure VNet level peering. So if you want to like configure granular level connectivity between your virtual network, so you need to consider this feature. First of all, I want to let you know that this feature is not generally available yet. So this is kind of at the moment it is preview stage. So if you want to use this feature, you may need to submit a form. So it will be available, this documentation. I will drop this link in the description below. So you may need to navigate to this form link here. So then you need to enable this preview feature to your existing Azure subscription. Then from Microsoft side, this feature will be enabled. And of course there's some other limitation is this feature you are not able to enable or configure using Azure portal. It is only available through configuring Terraform, PowerShell API, Azure CLI or ARM templates only. So first of all, let's jump into the architecture first. So what we are going to configure today. Okay, this is kind of a high level architecture that we are going to implement today. So let me explain what are those components. So in the top side you can see I have Azure Virtual Network VNet 1 called VNet 1. Then I have second virtual network VNet 2, and I have total subnets, 4 subnets, subnet 1 to subnet 4. So each subnet I have virtual machine VM1 to VM4. Let's say so I didn't configure total entire VNet peering. So because I need to like granular level connectivity between these virtual machines. In that case, the main requirement is to configure the connectivity between VM1 and VM3. So if you configure VNet peering between entire virtual network, of course VM1 also can reach to VM4, vice versa. So these scenarios consider granular level connectivity. That is where this feature comes in. So let's jump in how to do that. Basically I already configured this virtual network, VNet 1, VNet 2 and the entire virtual machines. So what I'm going to do is I will configure the subnet level peering between the subnet 1 and subnet 3. Okay, first of all I will show you the CLI command that I am going to use for this feature. Okay, this is the CLI Azure CLI command that I use to configure the subnet level peering. I will go one by one what is that meaning. So the first part, this is the first part. So here as you can see, this is the command that we need to use, Azure AC network VNet peering create. This is the main command. Then we need to like multiple attributes, name, you can put the name first here, VNet 1 to VNet 2, then the resource group that available your virtual network, and then the VNet name. VNet name means the source VNet name that we are going to configure, VNet 1. Then the remote VNet. Remote VNet means the destination virtual network then that we are going to configure the peering. And of course these are some kind of a basic configuration when it comes to configuring the peering. These features are available when we are configuring the VNet level peering also. If you have like gateway, virtual network gateway, or if you want to enable the connectivity through the gateway also, you need to enable this gateway transit as well. These are not mandatory, so you already know these features. So I am going to talk about only the key parts considering the subnet level peering. Of course this is the allow VNet access. VNet access we need to consider peer complete VNet. That means we don't need to this means we don't need to entirely peer between two virtual network. So in that case we need to put this as boolean value as false. Then the local subnet, which is the source subnet that we are going to create under VNet 1, it is called subnet 1. As I mentioned in the architecture itself, my subnet 1 is available under the VNet 1, so that is why I mentioned local subnet at subnet 1. Then the remote subnet, as I mentioned earlier, this will be the destination subnet. I put as subnet 3. So here it will be connected to subnet 1 to subnet 3. Here subnet 1 to then subnet 3 only. This is the connection that we are going to implement using this feature. Then of course this connection will be vice versa, two-way connectivity. From the destination side also you need to configure if you want to get the connectivity between two-way connectivity. So you need to configure this from the remote side as well. So here I will put the name as VNet 2 to VNet 1, here VNet 1 to VNet 2, then the resource group that available, and the VNet name, the source VNet. So here from the remote side the source VNet will be VNet 2, then it will be connected to the VNet 1. So same as the previous connectivity, so we will be changing the VNet 1 to VNet 2. That is how it will be configured here. So let's jump into the Azure portal and discuss how we can do that. Before jumping into that, let's talk about the what are the kind of limitation in terms of the Azure subnet level peering. So you need to consider these features as well. This may be changed in the future because this is currently in preview state. Once this is generally available, this limitation might be different. So of course I will discuss only the key limitations here. There can be only one peering link between any two virtual networks. That's mean you are not able to, let's say you have multiple subnet up to 10 to 15 or whatever the count. So if you want to create multiple subnet level peering, that is not possible at the moment. So only one peering link can be available between two virtual networks. So given that time, actually let's say you want to add another subnet to your existing peering that you create, that is possible. Not multiple subnets link, only if you want to add multiple subnet to the existing link that you created. Let's say here, so we will be configuring subnet 1 to subnet 3. If you want to add let's say we have multiple subnet up to 10. If you want to add subnet 2 and subnet 4 to existing link, that can be possible. So it will be only single link, but you can put multiple subnet to that single link. That is possible, not multiple links. Okay, that those are the key limitation when it comes to this feature. And of course there's kind of a limitation up to, you can add up to equal 100 subnets. So that kind of limitations are available. You can go through this documentation before configure. Okay, let's jump into the Azure portal now. Okay, this is the environment that already built. So here, as I mentioned in the architecture, I have 4 virtual machine, VM1 to VM4. Then I have VNet 1 and VNet 2. Let's jump into the VNet 1. In here you can see I have subnet called subnet 1 and subnet 2 under VNet 1. Let's jump into the VNet 2. Okay, here I have subnet 3 and subnet 4. That is how I configured, and those virtual machines are running at the moment. Let's configure this subnet level peering using Azure CLI. Okay, let me click on here to open up the CLI. Okay, it's open. Let's run the first command that I mentioned. The source side Azure VNet peering from VNet 1 to VNet 2 from subnet 1 to subnet 3, not entire virtual network, subnet level peering. So let's run it first. Same command that I described earlier. Let's run it. Okay, I got this error because I have multiple subscription under same tenant, so I think it selected default subscription as another subscription, not this subscription. Okay, let's select that subscription first. To do that, I will type AC account set, then the subscription and the subscription ID. Okay, let's run the same command again. Okay, it's done. As you can see, it's success. The subnet level peering completed. So same as we need to run the remote side connectivity as well, since this is two-way connectivity. Okay, it's from VNet 1 to VNet 2, from subnet level subnet 3 to subnet 1. Okay, let's run it. Okay, it's also completed successfully. It is not a hard thing to configure. It's already done. Let's check from the Azure portal how it looks like. Just jump into the VNet one. Here peerings. Okay, it's already created, fully synchronized and connected to VNet 2. So here you can see the IP address space mean the connectivity for the second remote side. It's connected to the 10.1.1.0/24. Let's check from the VNet 2 side. Let's copy this from the VNet 2 side, from the peerings. Okay, it's also connected and created successfully. Okay, it connected to from the other side, VNet 1 side, 10.1.0/24. These are the subnet. So previously this is the connected one from the VNet 1. As you can see, it's connected only from subnet level. Let's check that is it working or not from virtual machine perspective. Let me close this now. Okay, I will jump to the VM1 now. As you can see in this architecture, now it should be possible to connect from VM1 to VM3. Let's check that is it working or not. Okay, I will jump into the connection troubleshoot blade. Then I will select the virtual machine here. It's VM1 to VM3. Okay, let's select VM3 here. Then check from ICMP. Okay, and let's run it. Let's see, it should be possible to connect it VM1 to VM3, and then we can check to other virtual machine connectivity, is it a success or not. Okay, as you can see, it's reachable, it's successfully connected. Okay, that means VM1 can be reached to VM3. Let's check is it possible to reach VM1 to VM4. Okay, Now I'm select the destination virtual machine as VM4 and run the same ICMP. Is it possible or not? Okay, it's completed. As you can see, the connected this test is unreachable. It's not accepting from other side, so that means we are not able to connect from VM1 to VM4. If you want to add like existing subnet to existing VNet peering link, you can add. That is possible, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, that is all for today. If you have any questions regarding the solution, the subnet level peering or this new preview feature, just comment down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.